Hey traders, good morning. It is Sunday. Actually, it's Monday. I'm a day late and not a dollar short this week with the Sunday setup videos. But let's just jump right on the charts. Let's get there and not waste any time. All right, guys. Let's look at Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So if you're new to the channel, every Sunday I go through the forex currency pairs that I and my followers trade here at Allen FX, and we're simply looking to plot support and resistance signs or support and resistance zones on our charts. So when we're looking at smaller time frames or when we're zooming in during the week, we kind of know where these support and resistance areas are on a larger time frame. So when we get into these areas, we kind of know which way we want to trade. So I'm going to take Bollinger Bands off and turn on my normal indicators. All right, so let's take a good look at Australian dollar CAD. So we're like pushing through our resistance zone right now. Let me get rid of these prediction arrows from last week. So right now we are testing this resistance area. Comes all the way back to May 19th or May 2019. So we might push through it. I think an obvious target would be if we hit that R2. That's where I'm going to be looking for to sell right now. So we are in a perfect double top scenario. If we drop down to a smaller time frame, probably see that a little bit better. Pretty far out. I mean, this one had divergence, and then we just been sideways. We're passing R2 on 4 hour. So, hitting R2 on hourly. So it's about time to drop. All right. Oh, man. All right. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So we have an alert set from last week. We are looking for this push, little bit push up, and we almost got it on that bearish candle. And we're going to be heading down, coming on down here. So I want to see what price is going to do at this make or break zone. I'd like to see if we push back up, actually hit our trigger, our alert, so we could get in that trade. Australian dollar JPY. You can see from my arrows, we are still waiting for. I would be a seller from up here or a buyer down here, and price just isn't getting nowhere. Australian dollar NZD, we had our make or break here, and we kind of stayed in it. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit for this most current turn. And now I'm just going to wait. I think we're going to see a move up to the pivot, and then I'm going to wait and see what we do here. I really would like to be a seller from up here or a buyer from down here. So I'm going to wait. Australian dollar, US dollar. A lot of these Australian lead pairs look like they're double topping, right? The Australian dollar CAD, Australian dollar Swiss franc. So we'll have to look for this double top. Or are we going to push all the way up to that R2 like in Australian dollar CAD? But I think we're going to get some good bearish activity on these pairs here coming soon. Canadian dollar Swiss franc still kind of just down here playing off that support we got coming up. Canadian dollar JPY. So here's a good trade from last week that probably would have stopped out on before we had too much work, positive work, but it's starting to shoot back up to the pivot right now. I want to see what's going to happen on that pivot right there. Like to see it move down. We could possibly take a sell from that 200 period moving average on that pivot back down to our bullish area. That is not green anymore. USD or CHF JPY. So we've blown through that where we had our bearish area before, but now kind of in this could possibly turn area. I think it might actually go all the way to R2, which I'm going to look for that sell from up there, but I'm going to leave this here just because we had a really good turnaround right there. And if we get a good turnaround, I'll be selling this puppy all the way down to that bullish zone. EUR/AUD. Well, we haven't gotten the push down to our alert yet, which is where I really want to see price for me to be a buyer. But we're starting to see, price actions giving us that sign that we might be respecting this area, and then we'd see a good bounce up. Euro Swiss franc, we busted below our make or break zone and almost instantly returned. So I'm just going to extend that out, maybe make it a little bigger, but I don't see anything really good telling me that it's time to buy or sell on here. I think we're probably going to see price make an attempt back to its pivot. It's not a bad way, really not a bad time to sell, but even if we pull a Fibonacci retracement on this big bullish move, the 618, guys, is down here, so we've broken it. So we've come past it. There's really nothing suggesting anything but a guess at this point. Euro GBP. So we have this trend line. It looks like we're starting to respect it right off of our make or break zone. So I'm going to see what happens here. I want to see what happens here. We have a possible sell setup coming. Euro JPY. Looks like we bounced really good off the 50%. So this would tell me we have a really high probability at least coming back to zero. So not a bad buy trade right out of the gate. Euro NZD. We have not hit our alert, our sell alert, and it looks like we've double bottomed here a little bit. So I want to see if we get that. Euro US dollar, big bullish move overnight, but we could be in a good sell situation here soon. I'm going to put alert right there, 13,522. Want to be a seller from up here. Euro CAD, kind of in the middle of no man's land. Pound AUD. So we're looking, getting ready to test support again here soon. So I think I'm going to be a buyer on this if we get down in that zone, 78,802. There we go. Pound CAD coming off make or break zone, back to the pivot. We might get a play all the way back up to here. We're just hugging that pivot, so nothing too exciting going on. We might actually get, just like the last pair, a double bottom right here. Pound Jappy or pound JPY. I don't know why I said Jappy. I'm going to look for price to shoot up possibly to that 200 EMA. and then I want to see what happens there. I might look for that sell trade from this zone. Pound NZD. You can see we have a trade on from this retest last week. And now we're in the make or break zone. So what we could do is take our profit if we start to bounce here, and then maybe look for a blow through their green. GBP USD. We're like testing the 200 EMA right now. So, and we're sitting right at the pivot. We might get that drop, but we're in a really good sideways price action here. And we broke above, broke back down. So I really want to play off these two support and resistance on that pair. All right, so we blew through NZD CAD, blew through this small channel we were in. Now we're almost to R2, so this move up. And now we're going to see what we get right off R2. We could get a good bounce back to that missed pivot. Just have to see. NZD CHF kind of doing coming rounded back up. Could be a double top scenario coming up. So we'll just have to see. I kind of like how that's looking. Then we'll sell from up here. Get all this noise out. NZD JPY, kind of same thing, guys. Same thing. NZD or USD CAD. We're down in our make or break zone. So we might see a good, there's already a rejection going on. So might not be a bad play to buy this pair. Might make that break. NZ or USD CHF, same thing. We are hitting support right now on this red. So now's the time to be looking. 93,883. USD JPY. Let's get rid of that. Price just hugging that pivot. So really no. Oh, sorry. Really no trade on this pair yet, unless we come down into this range or we shoot up into this range. But either one could happen at this point. We got a lot of fundamentals coming out this week, right? Off a holiday week. So could be pretty interesting. So that's it for this week's Sunday Setups. Don't forget to hit subscribe and follow here on YouTube if you want to get these and my midweek review videos alerted to you and in your inbox every time I do it. But guys, have a great week. I'm moving a little slow today. Had a long holiday weekend, but we're going to get on these charts and get some trades rolling. So if you guys want to copy my trades that I do on my own live accounts, jump on over to AllenFX.com, ALLENFX.com, and fill out the form, and you'll get links to my Telegram channel and my upcoming 1% Club courses that I'm so excited to get ready to launch here within a week. Promise you. All right, guys, have a great week, and let's go make some money together.